toss it up, and guess what? Rettler tapped it, but to the wrong guy. Palmer ends up with it. Faribault has the ball. Palmer in the left side to Jeans. Looks like they're playing a zone. Pass goes to Ehlers, top of the key. Palmer, he's going to shoot the three, and it's bottom of the net. John Palmer starts the game with a triple. That's how Faribault started their game, on an Evie Vetris triple. Ended up losing by 4. Walking the ball up is Lebensky. Bounces it right side to Shea. Bounces it on the block. Ball almost was stolen away, and I think it's going to be off Northfield. Yes, it is. Turnover out of the gate. So Faribault get the ball back up by a 3-0 score thanks to the Palmer 3. Jeans brings the ball up across the F logo at center court. No pressure at all by Northfield, which is a little surprising. Jeans has it on the left wing, gets it back out front. Nice touch pass in the corner to Ehlers. The three is good. Great touch pass by Abdi Abdullahi. Set that baby up. Nothing better than moving the ball quick. At the F logo is Shetman. Rethrowing extended left, handoff. Here's a three, and it's bottom of the net. Clay hits the triple. Or no, they call it 2. Well, it sure looked like it was at the top of the key, but they only put 2 points up, 6-2. Nice pass again by Abdi, missing the shot. Jeans gets it back to Abdi for 3. It's rimmed out. Rebound taken down by Clay. He'll throw it ahead, lollipop pass, almost stolen away. Raiders go back right to left. Step back shot's no good. Rebound taken down by Jeans. Shot was taken by Shetman. Jeans will pass it to Abdi. Abdullahi, right side, Palmer 3. It's missed. Rebound taken down by Northfield as Rettler got it. They throw it all the way down the left corner for 3, and it's in and out. No good. Rebound taken out by the Raiders. Clay gets it back. The young man who just missed the shot, missed the layup. Rebound taken down by Ehlers. As missing the layup that time was Shetman. Left side, Jeans. Nice little bounce pass to Abdi. Abdullahi turns around, missed the 8-footer. Coming up before, and a breach-in foul is going to be called on Abdullahi. Not much question about that foul.
Number 0, Abdullahi. That's his first.
Abdullahi, boy, you can sure tell it's a different team with him on the floor, man. Saw him at Mankato West last week, and he's a difference maker. Bounce pass is stolen away by Palmer. Northfield has their second turnover. 6-3, Falcons lead it. Abdi Abdullahi gets it in the corner. Ogball also on the floor. Now this 5 is what sparked them against Mankato West last week. They didn't win the game, but they were the reason, and they didn't turn the ball over as much as the other 5. Palmer kicks it right side. Ehlers for 3, and it's in and out, no good. Rebound taken down by Northfield. As Rettler got it. They throw it across the timeline, back to Rettler between the 2 circles. Left side, a couple of right-handed dribbles inside the lane, and a foul is going to be called. Going to be on Jeans. Maverick Jeans gets called for his first foul, so the second foul on Faribault, as Northfield's going to bring in some substitutes here. Anders Larson is a junior. There's no substitute for the quality you find at Professional Pride Realty and Northfield Quality Service. Oh man, a wide open layup for Shetman. I'm sure Coach Hildebrand's thinking that was way too easy. As Palmer tosses out to Abdi Abdullahi, gets it in the corner to Jeans. Looking to post up was Ehlers. Jeans is going to try and turn the corner. He was shut off. Gets back top of the key. Swings it to Palmer. Here's another 3, and it's bottom of the net. Palmer hits another triple. His second 3. Here's a shot up. It's in and out, back in again. Was made by Larson. Makes it 9-7 Falcons. Ehlers top of the key. Pass it to Palmer on the left wing. Back to Ehlers. Swings it over to Ogball Abdullahi. They're not related. Touch pass right side. They get it back to Ogball. Into Abdi. The ball is knocked away. It looked like a foul. It was not called. Be a turnover for Faribault. In the lane. Shots up. And he's going to go right to the rack and score. Is Shetman. He's got 4, and we're tied at 9. Palmer has it on the right wing, out front to Ockball. Faribault's getting ready to make some substitutions here. Palmer on the right side. Wanted to lob it into Abdi. It was a bad pass. Coming back the other way, Shetland in traffic. They call him for, well, he used the traveling signal there, but they're going to say a foul on Palmer. Well, I don't know about that. Looked like Shetland is kind of had a stiff arm out. Ogball and Ehlers are going to sit down for the Faribault Falcons. In the game is Evan Larson. He's just a high-energy guy. I love the way he plays. And also in the game is Hunter Nelson, just a sophomore, 6'1". Bounce pass on the baseline, reverse layup, too far underneath. Rebound taken down. Hunter Nelson gets it over to Abdi. Abdi gets it in the corner to Palmer. Left baseline, bounces it in the middle of the lane. It's not caught, and it's turned over. Faribault's second turnover. Pass comes out front. It's tied at 9. Northfield has not led yet, but they can lead on this possession. There's the Raiders. Pass it out front. Looking to go to the basket. Shots up. Hit the side of the backboard. Rebound taken down by Larson. He'll hand it off to Abdi. Abdullahi passes it right side. Now they quickly get in the corner. Palmer for 3. It rimmed out. Rebound taken down by the Raiders. As coming out of there with it is Daniel Monahan. He's a senior. No substitute for the quality service you get at Professional Pride Realty Northfield. Raiders have done a nice job attacking. Here's a shot up, scooped up and in by Ryan Hegland for Northfield. So Faribault brings the ball up. Cross-court pass, Jeans to Palmer. Out front, Abdi, back to Jeans. Jeans is stuck in the corner, baseline to Palmer. He's going to shoot another 3. It's no good. Rebound taken out by Larson. Larson back up, and it's in. Larson just scored on a putback, and it's 11-11. Raiders shot up, no good. Rebound taken out by Hunter Nelson. And Abdi brings it up across the timeline. Dribbles to his left. He'll pass into the corner to Palmer. Left baseline, Palmer goes up. Floater rims off. There's contact, no foul either way. Raiders are going to inbound, get the ball, save it inbounds. Well, it has to be a foul one way or the other there, doesn't there? Bounce pass goes in the lane. Shots up, no good. Rebound taken out by Jeans. Maverick will get it to Abdi Abdullahi across the black timeline. Left to right on your radio dial. Nelson back to Abdi. Abdi bounces it in to Larson. Larson goes right to the basket, and he missed it. He'll go to the free throw line.
Raider foul number 15, Anders Larson.
Going to be on Larson.
First team first. Evan Larson will shoot 2.
The free throw comes up well short by Larson.
Into the game for the Falcons. Number 11, Alec Gardner.
Free throw shooting did not do the Faribault girls any favors. They lost by 4. They missed 8 free throws in their game. Larson hits the second one. Faribault has a 12-11 lead. Coach Hildebrand telling his team to communicate. That's good defense. They trapped him on the wing and almost forced a turnover to the Falcons that time. Pass goes on the baseline, going right to the basket, and missing is the Raider. Wow. Larson got the rebound. Raider being Daniel Monahan. Ogball is on the bench right now. Here's a 3. It's no good. And then flying in, not a green jersey went after that rebound. As in the game now for Faribault 2 is Alex Gardner, a 5'10 junior. Top of the key, looking to dribble penetrate is Clay. A handoff right side, the pass cross lane. As the Raiders, Falcons playing some pretty good defense. Now they get an open shot though, and scoring for Northfield is Clay. Quick ball movement is what got them that hoop. 13-12, Northfield retakes the lead. Pass goes in the corner to Hunter Nelson. He can shoot the triple. In the game now for Faribault 2 is Alex Sullivan. He's a 6'3 junior. He's out top. Abdi in the corner. Here's a three, no good by Gardner. Rebound goes out of bounds off of Northfield. It'll belong to the Falcons. I think you can hear the Falcon student body telling the Northfield student body they can't hear him. Pass comes out to Abdi. Right side, Sullivan. Abdi in the corner to Gardner. Gardner back to Abdi. Fakes the pass. Still in the zone is Northfield. Pass goes over to Nelson. Back to Abdi on the right side. It's Sullivan back to Abdi. Abdi back to Sullivan off the deflection. Gets it back to Abdi. Now Hunter Nelson back to Abdi, and it's good. Abdi Abdullahi scores 4 triples already for Faribault, and they're up 15-13. Dribbling to his right was Larson. Gets it across the floor, Monahan. Lubensky is in some trouble. They got him trapped near the timeline. Oh, they're going to call a foul. Hildebrand puts a thumbs up to his team because they were making him uncomfortable. Hunter Nelson's going to get called for the foul. Good defense makes your opponent feel uncomfortable. Larson's going to sit down. Abdi Abdullahi will sit down. Nelson will sit down. Palmer's back in the game. Also in the game, here's a long three. It's no good. Man, that was taken from downtown Dundas almost. Ball goes out of bounds, and they say it belongs to Faribault. Also in the game for Faribault is Devin Lockerbie. He's a 6'5 sophomore. Been playing well lately for the Falcons, especially on the glass. Palmer brings the ball up, throws it across court to Gardner. Gardner will get it back to Palmer. And almost turnover. Gardner. Those long passes are murder. Palmer passes it in the corner. Gardner's going to shoot the three, and it's no good. Rebound taken down by Northfield. Clay came out of there with it. They pass it about a three-quarter court pass. Shots up. It's no good. Rebound taken down by Northfield. They outquicked them that time to the ball. Raiders have the ball. They're down by 2, 15-13. We're going to have a foul way out front on Northfield. Interesting. It's against Touche. He's senior. And that's a turnover. Loss of a possession. That's 3 for Northfield. Pass comes into Sullivan on the floor with Lockerbie, and we got a timeout called by Coach Hildebrand. So Palmer will inbound it right in front of the scores table. Passes it into Gardner. Bounces it back to Palmer. Back to Gardner. Gardner will throw it over to Sullivan. They're trapping the ball here as Northfield. They get into Lockerbie. Right side Palmer. Bounces it to Lockerbie. Out front to Gardner. Swings it over. That's the key. Sullivan free. In and out. No good. Rebound taken down by Northfield as Rettler got it. They throw the ball ahead to Lubensky. Here's a shot from 10, and it's good. By Clay. He's got 6. We're tied at 15. Gribble did the right thing there. Although when they trap on a wing, I'd like somebody to flash to the basket. Pass goes in the corner to Palmer. Palmer takes a couple of dribbles to his right. Gardner top of the key. 3, and it's no good. Rebound battle for. Raiders got it. They're coming back the other way, right to left. Pull-up shot by Clay is brimmed in. Clay's got 8 of his team's 17, and the Raiders back on top 17-15. Ayler's getting ready to check back in for Faribault. Palmer on the right side. Flum tried to go to Lockerbie, couldn't catch the ball. Here come the Raiders off the turnover. Shots up, it's no good. Rebound taken down by Gardner. 3 turnovers by Faribault. Gardner brings it up. Bounces it in the left corner to Palmer. Palmer will lob it at Flum. Right side. Here's a 3 by Sullivan. It's no good. Rebound taken out by Lockerbie. Tried to get it back to his teammate. Gets it back now up front to Sullivan. He almost had a turnover there. Looked like Faribault shooting nothing but threes here. Sullivan back to Palmer. Back to Sullivan. Right side, Flum. Lockerbie roaming the lane. They get it to Palmer for three. It's no good. Rebound Lockerbie was the only guy. Oh my, what a great board that was by Flum. Shots up by Palmer as he penetrated into the lane and gets the two. So Palmer scores two. He's got 8. And we're tied at 17. Between the legs dribble by Shetland. Palmer went after the ball. Pass goes in the corner. Now they come down the lane. Nice move to the basket. That was a quick move to the basket. A really nice cut. The key is the speed of the cut. They got him the ball. He got fouled. Going to be on Gardner. Shetland's at the free throw line. He's got 4 points. Make that 5. Faribault's 1 for 2. Ogball, Abdi are both going to check in. Ehlers is going to check in. Jeans is going to check in. And Palmer stays on the floor. Northfield will make a couple substitutions too. There's no substitute for the quality service you get at Professional Pride Realty in Northfield. They came up short on the second free throw. Both teams are 1 for 2. Ehlers got the rebound. Ogball gets it to Abdi. They're both Abdullahi, but they're not related. Kind of like Smith or Jones here. Pass out front. That's how it was explained to me anyway. Abdi will dump it off under the basket. Ehlers will go with a reverse layup and score. He's got 5. And it's 19-18 Falcons. Bringing the ball up, looking at his coach, Shetland. On the right side, here comes a shot right at the basket, missed it. Rebound, Abdi. Abdi Abdullahi goes right to the basket and scores. He has that ability. In fact, I said in the Mankato West game, he really needs to shoot more. 5 points for Abdullahi. Backing up with the basketball, Shetland. 21-18, Falcons lead. Shetland goes in the lane, goes right to the basket, and a blocking foul is going to be called on Ogball trying to take the charge. I don't think Coach Hildebrand agreed with the call. It's going to be the hardest call in basketball anyway. So Shetland will go to the free throw line. He's got 5 points.
Shetland will shoot 1.
Coach Hildebrand got the explanation of what the officials saw. Pinched the bridge of his nose like he didn't necessarily agree with it. Shetland swishes the free throw. And we're tied at 21 on the three-point play. Jeans will inbound it, and the Raiders are going to put on a press here, and this is where Faribault sometimes can get themselves in trouble. Ogball has the ball, brings it across the timeline left to right. He's triple teamed, almost loses the ball. He almost had a travel. If he hadn't lost control of it, it would have been. Coach Hildebrand calls a timeout. You and the players are wearing pink. A lot of Falcons with pink socks. Palmer will inbound the ball. He lobs it into Abdi. That height helps him. 6'5". Dribbles to his left. Pass it across to Palmer for 3. It's bottom of the net. Palmer hits the 3. His third triple. He's got 11. And it's 24-21 Falcons. And they are burying some threes. As Clay dribbles to his right, he's double teamed, almost lost the ball. In the corner, he is double teamed, does lose almost the ball. Passes it to Clay again. Back top of the key. Faribault's playing some pretty good defense here. Driving baseline, here's a steal by Abdi. Abdi wants to bring the ball back up. It's a turnover by Northfield. They're 4-3 for Faribault. Jeans will pass it all the way in the corner. It's intercepted. I hate those long cross-court passes. Coming up the floor is Northfield. The force of the action and taking it right to the rack that time. For the Northfield Raiders was Larson. He just took it right to the rack. That's a point off turnovers. Stepping back was Ehlers, and that technically was probably a travel. Couple of dribbles by Abdi, gets it out front. Palmer for three again, comes up short. Rebound taken down by Clay. They'll throw it ahead. Oh, what a catch. A little no-look scoop pass. He probably should have shot a layup. Coming back the other way is Palmer. Stutter step move, passes it to Abdi. Layup good. Abdullahi scores. He's got 7. And it's 26-23 Falcon. Boy, that was quite a turn of events. You know, as Clay throws it on the right wing. The Raiders and Falcons trying to make him. Here it goes right to the basket again, Larson. And what are they going to call here? They're going to call another blocking foul on Ogball.
That foul on number 24, Ehlers.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. They called it on Ehlers.
That's his first. It's the team's second.
Ehlers' first foul at the free throw line is Larson. Anders misses. 2 for 4 is Northfield. 1 for 2 is Faribault at the free throw line. Is checking back in for the Raiders. Ryan Hegland. There's no substitute for the quality service you get at Professional Pride Realty Northfield. Second free throw is made. Again, the full court pressure is put on by Northfield. Falcons lead it 26-24. There's 2:54 to go. If you just joined us in the girls' game, it was a thriller. Jeans goes to the basket, misses a little leaner under the basket. I mean, it was a 2-footer. 26-24. Northfield won the girls' game, thanks in large part to turnovers by Faribault and missing free throws. Shots up, no good by Northfield. Put back is good by Lebensky. They just out quicken him to the ball. We're tied at 26 with 2:27 to go in the half. Palmer bounces it right side to Ogball Abdullahi. Gets it into Abdi. Now on the left side, Jeans. He's going to shoot the 3. No good. Rebound, Abdi. One fell swoop, scores it. There aren't a lot of guys that can do what Abdi just did. Rebound the ball, and in one fell swoop, put it right back up and in, and it's 28-26. Free throw line extended right. Now they get it back top of the key. Northfield's Rettler on the baseline. They go with it to Lipinski. Here's a 3 top of the key. Bottom of the net. Shetland hits a 3. In the fourth quarter, Carleton had a lead over then 5th-ranked team in the nation, St. Thomas. They ended up losing, but it was quite a game. Faribault breaks the press. Ogball turns it over on the other end. And Northfield almost turned it right back over. But they will have the ball under their basket, leading by 1. 29-28. 5 turnovers for Faribault, 4 for Northfield. Turnaround jumper is blocked out of bounds by Jeans. Tried to get it into Clay. Jeans said, He gets tapped on the head by Abdi, and then a low 5. As the Raiders look to inbound the ball. Pass, and we're going to have a foul call there. Yeah, Ogball just got another foul called on him.
That's his second. It's the team's 8th.
Raiders are in the bonus here, and they've got only 2 fouls called on them this whole half. They're up by 1, 29-28. The free throw line was the difference in the first game, and so far it's the difference in this one. Shetman's at the line. Hits them both. He's 4 of 5 for the free throw line. He's already got 11 points. Palmer drives right side, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Palmer. That's his second. 20, let's see, it's a 3-point lead for Northfield with 1:20 roughly to go. Shetland on the left wing gets the top of the key. Clay lobs it underneath. Shots up. Well, actually, I think he was going to pass. They come out of there with it. It's Gardner for Faribault. Passes it to Abdi Abdullahi. Again, that young man needs to shoot more. Right side to go with it. Plum underneath the Larson. He's really good around the basket like that. Evan Larson scores. He's got 5. He shots up, no good. Abdi made him alter a shot, blocks that one. Gardner's going to come up. Get it back to Abdi Abdullahi. Bring it across the F logo, pass it right side Jeans, back to Abdi. Abdi will pass it in the corner to Gardner for 3, and it's no good. Rebound taken on by Shetland. 1 point Northfield lead. Shetland's bringing the ball up the floor. Behind him was Flum. They get it out front to Clay. Fakes left, goes right down the lane, shoots, and we're going to have another foul called on Faribault. This one's on Flum. His first. And they're in the double bonus here. 10 fouls have been called on Faribault and 2 on Northfield this half. It's 31-30 Raiders. Free throw is good by Clay. That is the 6th point they've scored at the free throw line. 1 for Faribault. And it's good. And it's legitimate because Faribault's been shooting a lot of threes, and you usually don't shoot free throws when you shoot a lot of threes. They are attacking the basket. Gardner gets it in the corner. Out front to Jeans, swings it, and it's deflected out of bounds off Northfield. 20 seconds to go in the half. The Raiders up by 3. The Falcons in this first half have 5 triples. Northfield has 1. It's just a difference in what they're doing. That's why they're getting the line. They're attacking the basket. Abdi gets it out front. 16 seconds. Looks like they might be going for the last shot. Sullivan. I like this because you can't trail by more if you don't turn the ball over. You go for the last shot. If you make it, great. And they almost turn the ball over. Ball goes out of bounds with 1.7 seconds. Almost catching it was Lebensky, and I don't think he expected the ball to hit his hands when it went out of bounds. 1.7 seconds. I think I'd lob it into Abdi in the middle of that lane and let him do what he did earlier off a rebound. 33-30. Jeans will be the trigger person. I think they're adding some. Yep, they added 0.5 of a second. It's 2.2 seconds. You can catch and shoot 2.2. Again, I think they're not going to do that. Abdi's way out top. He's going to force up a shot, miss it. 33-30. Northfield leading Faribault. And we get ready to start second half for the Northfield Raiders. Karsten Clay, Thomas Rettler, Kip Shetland, Luke Lebensky, and Nick Touche. And we've got a whistle right out of the gate on Faribault. Ehlers gets called for his second foul. Clay will inbound it, passes it, and Ehlers nearly got the steal. Shetland gets it back, throws it short, and we have another foul on Faribault. As Rettler almost had the ball. Going to be on Jeans. Jeans has his arms up in the air, bewilderment. They lob it to Shetland. Shetland dribbles to his right, goes under the basket, it's blocked, and snatched right out of the air by Jeans. Jeans passed it across to Abdi Abdullahi, who's on the floor along with handoff to John Palmer. Akbal Abdullahi, Maverick Jeans, and then Abdi Abdullahi, Nick Ehlers. Pass out top of the key to Palmer. Dribbles left side of the lane, goes in, missed the shot. They're going to call a foul on Northfield, and Shetland looks at the official and says, "Are you serious?" It's going to be on Lebensky. Well, this is how you get the free throw. You don't get there shooting threes. Palmer swishes the first one. He'll have another. Faribault's now 2 of 3 from the free throw line. 6 of 8 is Northfield. Makes this, it'll be a 1-point game, and he does. Falcons are content to let Northfield bring the ball up the floor and see if they can't have some good half-court defense. Free throw line extended. Handoff to Shetland. Backs up. He's double-teamed. Quickly gets it on the block. Akbal There's a spin. Ogball falls down. Coming in with a finger roll is Clay. Just flashes to the basket. Smart play by Clay. 35-32. Anytime you see a double somewhere, flash somebody in the basket. Ogball backs up with the ball. He'll hand it off to Palmer. Bounces it left side to Jeans. Back to Palmer. Palmer looks to dribble penetrate. He's shut off. Ball deflected. Back to Palmer from Ogby. Ogby gets it back on the right wing. Passes it out front to Ehlers. He'll bounce it in on the block to Ogby. Ogby spins one way then the other. Shoots and misses. Rebound's going to be taken down by Northfield's Touche. Throw ahead. Layup. Missed the layup. Rebound taken down. He's in the land of Green Giants. Long three is no good. Palmer's going to come out. Let's see if Faribault can get numbers here. He was going to do transition three. Pass all the way across court to Ogby, and that shot's no good. Rebound taken down by Northfield. Coming flying up the floor. Shot, another missed layup. Rebound taken down by Ogball. How many layups have they missed? Right side, Ogby's going to pass it to Jeans. White under the basket, gets the layup. Jeans gets his first basket of this day. And it's 35-34 Northfield. And a young lady from Northfield standing to my right who's been standing the entire night, and she's not exactly 25. Dribbling to her left. She gets into it. Shot from three. It's great. Clay hits it. I love it. Clay's got 14, and it's 38-34 Northfield. In Faribault, having trouble getting stops. Been kind of an issue. Ogball dribbles to his left, gets it to Ehlers. Tries to get into Ogby, a bad pass. Ogby gets it back. He's got a man underneath. Ogball, layup, missed it badly. Rebound taken out by Northfield. Man, that was a wide open layup there too. Touche's going to throw it all the way down the floor. Scoop pass left side for three, and it's good by Shetman. He was in rhythm when he shot that three. And it's a 7-point lead for Northfield, their biggest, 41-35. Palmer. Bounce pass now up front to Ogball off of Ehlers. They get it into Ogby. Ogby's going to go in the corner to Jeans. Jeans will drive baseline. Pass it underneath to Ogby in the middle of the lane. He missed the shot. Almost got his rebound, but almost really only counts in horseshoes and darts. Coming back the other way. A nice stutter step. Shot by Clay is good. And Faribault needs a timeout big time. And they just got it. 9-point lead for the Northfield Raiders. And Coach Hildebrandt knows he can't get too far behind because his team does not score a lot. 43-34. Pressure's put on. Jeans tries to pass it into Ogby. It gets knocked away out of bounds by Lebensky. They're going to lob it into Ogby. He's going to pass it ahead to Palmer. Palmer's going to pass it to Nelson. Ogby has it on the block. Gets it back to Palmer in the left corner. Gets it back to Ogby. Ogby wants to go baseline. Gets it at the free throw line to Evan Larson. Back behind him to Jeans. Jeans swings it on the right side to Hunter Nelson. It's stolen away. And then stealing it right back. Jeans, I got to call a foul on Jeans. So Maverick Jeans gets called for his third foul. Faribault does end up with a turnover there. With 13:52 to go, it's 43-34 Northfield. Gardner's back in the game.
That foul is on Faribault, number 3, Maverick Jeans.
Jeans was going to try and inbound the ball, but he didn't fool the referee there. He's going to come off. Hunter Nelson, Abdi Abdullahi, Gardner, Palmer, Larson are on the floor for Faribault. Here's another quick pass, flashing the basket with Shetman. It gets knocked out. Oh my, that was knocked out of bounds clearly by Thomas Rettler. And they're going to get the ball back. He slapped that ball out of bounds. Coach Hildebrandt telling his team to communicate. That's how they're getting all these open, flashes to the basket. On those cuts. Pass in the corner for three. It's no good. Rebound Shetman. Shetman goes back up. He misses. It's going to go out of bounds. No, Palmer's going to save it into Abdi Abdullahi. Abdi will bring it up. A little stutter step move, behind the back dribble. Pass it underneath the basket to Larson. We're going to have a foul on Northfield. The reaction's priceless. Going to be on Karsten Clay. They only had 2 fouls called the whole first half on the Raiders. They have 2 this half. As Larson comes up short on the free throw. He's 1 for 3. Faribault's 3 for 5. Raiders going to bring in some substitutes. There's no substitute for the quality service you get at Professional Pride Realty in Northfield. Daniel Monahan, a senior's in the game. Anders Larson is a junior. Larson makes the second free throw. I don't know if they're related or not. It's kind of like Abdullahi. You know, there's a lot of Larsons in the world. Some EN, some ON. Monahan has the ball out front. Passes it to Shetland, guarded by Gardner. Swings it on the left side. Now they get in the left corner. Monahan. An 8-point lead for Northfield. They don't need to be in any hurry. Shetland has it out front. They don't score a ton of points either. Faking left, going right. Got away with a push-off. Pass goes top of the key. They get on the left wing. You can hear the Falcon student body. They're clapping with the defense. Shetland has it out front. He'll swing it on the left side to Monahan. Monahan left baseline, gets shut off. He's in trouble, and he somehow got away from it and kicked it off the window. How did he do that? That was impressive. Abdi gets it on the left side to Palmer. Step back, passes it out front to Gardner. Gardner back on the left side to Palmer. Palmer had 4 threes in the first half. Gardner dribbles to his right. Shetland's on Palmer. A couple of left-handed dribbles by Nelson. Gets it back to Abdi. Abdi has Rettler on him. Pass over the top to Gardner for 3. Bottom of the net. Boy, the Falcons needed that. That's just their second field goal this entire half. We got just under 12 minutes to go. It's 45-38 Northfield. Bounce pass, Shetland, double high post. Gardner absolutely ran over Monahan to get there on the pick. We got a tie up here. Gardner, and they got to call a foul. Gardner gets called for the foul. His second. Alex Gardner gets called for the foul. 4 fouls on the Falcons, 2 on the Raiders. Bounce pass comes into Shetland. Two-hand chest pass, Monahan gets it back. Thought about a 3. They get it at the free throw line. Monahan, 1 dribble right, a little duck under, and they're going to have another foul called on Faribault. This is going to be on Abdi Abdullahi. No, it's not on Abdullahi. It'll be on Larson. Monahan's at the free throw line. He makes it. That's their first free throw this half. Their 7th point at the free throw line. Faribault's got 4. Northfield's up again by 8. Abdi's going to get a breather. Coming back in for Northfield is Clay. There's no substitute for the quality of service you get from Professional Pride Realty. Their name is exactly what it says. They take professional pride in everything they do. As Monahan hits both free throws. 47-38 Raiders. 11:36 to go. Palmer brings the ball up. Passes it. Gets the handoff right back. He's nearly at the F logo. Gets it on the left side. Gardner. Faribault trying to improve their spacing here on the floor. Gardner double dribble, no question. 8 turnovers for Faribault in this game, 4 for Northfield. This half, Northfield has not turned the ball over. As Hegland is in the game at the point right now. Throws it over to Clay. Monahan at the free throw line. Behind him to Lubinsky. Get it back to Clay at the top of the key, guarded by Palmer. Passes it to Lubinsky. They don't need to be in a hurry. They're up by 9 with 10:50 to go. they score a bucket here, it's double digits. Monahan kind of forced the issue. They're going to call a foul on Faribault. It's going to be on Devin Lockerbie. Conclusion of our game will have our Malika's Auto Body defensive crunch time player of the game. When your vehicle gets in crunch time, well, you know where to take it. Malika's Auto Body. Kind of a no-brainer. Pass goes into missing a shot right smack dab in the middle of the paint. I think Lockerbie got the rebound. Palmer comes flying up the floor. Has it on the right wing. Going to bring it back out top. And man, I'm telling you, Lubensky's right on him. Hunter Nelson. Fakes right, goes left, gets it on the block. Larson, and we're going to have a foul called on Northfield. It's going to be on Larson. Larson on Larson. You get that every day of the week. Anders Larson against Evan Larson. Gardner passes it in the corner to Palmer for three, and it's no good. Rebound taken down. That was a rebound there by Lubensky. Grabbed it with both hands, pass ahead, shots up, it's no good. Rebound put back up, and a foul is going to be called on Lockerbie. And there's not much question on that one. You can get to double digits here if Mr. Clay can make these free throws, and he missed the first one. Got some wholesale changes here for Faribault as Sullivan comes in, Flum comes in, Ehlers is in the game, Abdi Abdullahi, and Palmer stays on the floor. And the second one's good, and we got a 10-point lead for Northfield. Flum passes it in the corner. Back on the right side, it's Palmer. Gets it in on the post. Ehlers. Dump off, going right to the basket. Abdi, smart play. It's 48-40. Falcons say we need some stops. Right side to get the ball. On the block, kind of leaning into the defender. They're going to call the offensive foul. There wasn't much question about that. I didn't think either. Touche gets called for his second foul. So Faribault can eat into the 8-point lead. Checking back in is Shetland. Sitting down is going to be Clay for Northfield. There's no substitute for the quality service you get at Professional Pride Realty. Whether you're buying, selling a home, they're the place to go. Northfield putting on the pressure again. Faribault is not, well, I better not say that. I was going to say they haven't turned the ball over a lot this half, and don't want to do the broadcaster jinx. Gene's trying to find somebody to get the ball to, and he just throws it, and Sullivan ends up with it, and he almost lost it on dribble. Right side, nice pass in on the block to Ehlers. Little turnaround mini hook, and he comes up air. Pass out to Shetland for Northfield. He'll step back, keep the ball, smart play, bring it out. Here's an open triple, and it's no good. Rebound taken out by Abdi. I don't know that the coach liked that shot. Abdi goes in, shoots the shot, and we're going to have a foul called on Northfield, because he was in retreat mode when they connected. It's going to be on Lubensky. So Abdi Abdullahi will be at the line for the first time tonight. And this young man is so active, he should get to the line more often, as he misses the first one. Oh, he's a good free throw shooter. Coming back in is Rettler. Sitting down is Lubensky. Monahan will check back in, and sitting down is Larson for Northfield. No substitute for the quality service you get at Professional Pride Realty as he swishes the second one. 12 points for Abdi Abdullahi. It's a 7-point Northfield lead. Still plenty of time, folks. 9 minutes and 19 seconds to go. The Raiders with the ball, moving left to right on your radio dial. Free throw line extended. They get it. Here's an open three, and it's no good. Badly missed. Nice box out by Ehlers. Gets it to Jeans. Jeans will bring the ball up across the F logo, right to left. Leaves it for Sullivan. Sullivan back to Jeans. Jeans, top of the key. Actually, at the volleyball attack line, it's Abdi. Dribbles left and goes right by Shetland. Throws up a shot, and it's in and out, no good. Man, that thing was going part way down, and it popped out. He looked at his coach with a smile like, oh, man, I can't believe I missed it. And we're going to have a foul and come back the other way and shoot free throws. Going to be on Flum. So, Monahan's at the free throw line. He's got 4 points. He's 2 for 2 at the charity stripe. He missed it. Rebound taken out by Ehlers. Jeans will leave it for Abdi. He'll bring it across that black timeline right to left. He's being checked by Rettler. Pass goes left side to Jeans. Back on the right side, they go with it. Looking to dribble, penetrate is Sullivan. Gets it back to Flum. Abdi on the left baseline. His hip was being held all the way. Faribault's going to end up turning the ball over. But man, he was holding him right on the hip, pushing him. Coach Hillebrand saying the same thing right now. That's the 9th turnover for Farrell. That was a big turnover, too. And I thought he was clearly had his hand on his hip as he was driving the baseline. You'll be able to see that on FCTV if you watch. Rettler bounces it. Free throw line extended. They go to Monahan. Handoff. Here's a 3. It's short. Rebound. Monahan back up, and he's fouled. Number 9 foul on Faribault. 5 this half on Northfield. Northfield was in the double bonus in the first half. I think they called it on Jeans, who's going, why is that on me? Monahan's at the free throw line where he's 2 for 3. And he makes that one. Difference in the girls' game was free throws, and that's looking like it's going to be the difference in the boys' game. Faribault has not been settling for threes this half, though. They've been trying to attack the basket and get to the free throw line. They have done a better job. He made both. Faribault this half is 4 of 6 from the free throw line. They're 5 of 8 for the game. Half court pass. They go to Palmer. Layup. He just got it. That's his first basket this half. He's got free throws. He's got 15. It's 50-43 Northfield. Raiders have the ball. I didn't see what happened. Got knocked out of bounds somehow. 50-43 Northfield leads it. They ended up turning it over evidently. 6 turnovers. Abdi almost dribbled into a trap. Here's a 3. Ehlers no good. Rebound. Goes off about 4 pairs of hands. Shetland was trying to hold guys off with one hand. Scoops it on the left wing to get in the corner. Flying by the defender. Shots up and rimmed out. Rebound taken out by Sullivan. Sullivan will push it ahead to Flum. Flum tried to sidestep the defender. Shetland, he saves it inbounds to Sullivan. Throws it across the lane to Ehlers off glass, and he scored. It was frantic for a minute there, wasn't it? Frantic. 50-45. Shetland dribbles right side. Blocked by Abdi. Taken down by Ehlers. Hands it back off to Abdi Abdullahi across the timeline. Pass in the left corner. Palmer for 3, and it's no good. Rebound. Sullivan won a board. Passes it, and it's intercepted by Northfield. That's the 10th turnover by the Falcons in this game, and Northfield's coach pleaded with his team to slow the game down. You're up by 5 with 6:40 to go, and that's exactly what they're doing. And here's a steal by Ehlers. Ehlers comes back the other way, goes in, had the shot blocked as he was going in for a layup. Raiders are going to come back the other way. Man, oh man. And now it's dribbled off the foot of a Raider, and the Falcons will pick it up for a turnover there for Northfield. Man, can my ticker take it? Palmer tells everybody to come out, bounces it out to Flum. Palmer's telling the guys to come out top, and he's going to go down low. They're going to get it to Abdi. Abdi dribbles to his left. Quick move to the basket. He's going to shoot it off glass and score. He's got 14. See what I mean? If that young man would just be a little more aggressive offensively, he can certainly score the ball. We'll see Northfield inbound the ball right next to their bench. Shetland will toss it in to Rettler. Swings on the left side to Clay. They get it back to Shetland. Coming right out on him. Slapping of the ball is Flum. Shetland dribbles to his left. Gets it back out front to Lubensky. Lubensky will just hold the ball. They've got the lead. They have nothing to be in a hurry about. 5.5 minutes to go. Pass comes back out front. Palmer is trying to hassle Rettler. They get on the left wing to Lubensky, who's guarded by Abdi. As the Falcons are playing man-to-man here. Northfield looks like they're milking some clock. Here's a steal by Palmer. Palmer's going to go in and miss the layup. Rebound Abdi. Abdi goes left baseline, passes into the corner to Palmer for three, and it's no good. Rebound taken down by Northfield, and then they throw it right in the hands of Palmer. He missed another layup. Shots up by Ehlers. It's no good. It's going to go out of bounds off Faribault. How many chances did they get? Oh, my word. Layups. Can't make layups. As Northfield escapes. I didn't put down that turnover, did I? They have 4 turnovers this half. So does Faribault. On the right side, Larson has the ball for Northfield. He's back in the game. Out front to Shetland. Slapping the ball is Flum. Knocked it away for an instant. Actually, you could have called a reach in. Shetland. Going to back up with the ball. Passes on the left side. Northfield doesn't need to be in a hurry. They got the lead. As Clay swings it. Now the handoff goes to Shetland. Shetland's going to go in, shoot the shot, miss it. Oh, they're going to call a foul on a fadeaway. Foul's going to be called on Ehlers. He was fading away from the basket. 3rd foul on Ehlers. I really don't know how you foul somebody when they're fading away from you, but that's what they called. And Coach Hildebrand's thinking the same thing. Shetland at the free throw line with 4:15 to go, and he swishes it. He's 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Nobody from Faribault's even had 6 attempts. He makes them both. 7 points this half from the free throw line for Northfield. It's 52-47 Raiders. We're approaching 4 minutes to go. I always say you have a single-digit game at 4 minutes, you've got a game. Abdi passes it in the corner to Sullivan for 3. It's bottom of the net. Huge shot by Sullivan. It's a 2-point game again with 3:50 to go. Faribault's got to not foul the rest of the way. The ball's kicked by Abdi. There's that soccer expertise that Abdi has. Oh my, they call a foul. Boy, I didn't see that. Foul's going to be on Ehlers. It's his 4th. So at the free throw line is going to be Larson, Anders Larson, who's not scored this half. He's got 5 points. He missed it. I have another. Coach Hildebrand telling his team to box out. Larson's going to check back in. Ehlers is going to get a breather here. Boy, we got to select our Faribault State Farm Insurance Agents, Faribault Players of the Game, courtesy of Tony Langard and Jason Crone, your Faribault State Farm Insurance Agents after the game. Larson hits the 2nd free throw. 8 points this half from the free throw line, 14 total for Northfield. 14 points from the free throw line. Faribault's got 5. It's quite a difference. They have a 3-point lead. They just hollered out a foul for Northfield. It's going to be on Clay. I had him with 3 fouls, and they got him with 2. So Abdi gets the inbounds pass. They're going to trap him way out, and he better hurry. He almost dribbled out of bounds. Passes it ahead. Now they throw it across court. Palmer in rhythm, shoots the 3, but missed it. What a board by Larson. It's slapped from behind and blocked, and man, he was all over his back. Oh, he blocked the ball from behind 9 times out of 10. That's a foul. Wow. Larson got the rebound in the middle of the lane, was going to go up with a shot, had it blocked from behind, and we're going to have a foul on Faribault on the other end. At the free throw line is Karsten Clay. Man, oh man. 3:27 to go. Wow. I hate to say it, but there's only one official that's really calling fouls in this game, as Clay will get another one. Wow, how could he not? That was a nice box out by Larson to get that ball. And he's going to make them both. It's a 5-point game, and I already told you, here comes a steal on the inbounds pass. There's 3:22 to go. If Northfield scores on this, it's going to be trouble for Faribault. Shetland backs up with the ball. He almost carried it, gets on the right wing, now off top of the key. Coach Hildebrand clapping his hands, telling his team, please, we need a stop in the lane. Pass out of bounds by Northfield. I honestly don't know what the young man saw, but he threw it out of bounds. His coach is encouraging him, which is probably hard to do in that situation. I give him a lot of credit. Of course, Ryan Driscoll, the coach for the Northfield Raiders. Bounce pass comes into Obby. They're down by 5 with 3 minutes to go. Obby's going to throw a pass. It's deflected. It's another turnover. It's a pass about 3 times layup. Shetland gets the layup, and that might just do it. Coach Hildebrand's going to take a timeout, but they're down by 57-50 Northfield. Palmer's going to inbound it, and again, they have everybody on this half end of the court. Handoff goes back to Palmer. He's going to bring the ball up. There's a couple of Raiders. That's how you do it. Here's a 3 by Gardner. He missed it. Rebound taken down. Shetland tried to get it. Sullivan gets it. Throws it right into the hands of a Raider. It's another turnover. Number 13. I don't know that they necessarily needed to do what they just did, shoot that 3 there with, I mean, there's still plenty of time, and you got a 2-point basket. So Lubensky's at the free throw line, and he nets the first free throw. Jeans is going to check in, and Sullivan's going to sit down. Boy, it's going to be hard to choose our Malika's auto body crunch time defender here. He missed the second one. Jeans gets the rebound. Here comes another bad pass, almost picked off. Palmer in the lane gets a shot blocked, and oh my, they call a foul. Man, oh man, looked like it was all ball. Well, I guess Brettler gets called for the foul. That's his first. This lady next to me didn't like the call at all. Palmer missed the free throw. Man, oh man, you got to make your free throws here. He didn't try to miss it, of course. He makes the second one. Only got 5 points this half, 16 in the game. Shep brings it up. They could have called a foul there on Gardner. Pass goes top of the key. Raiders going to play keep away here, I would think. 2:19 to go. They're going to try and make them foul. Who do you want to foul if you're Faribault? Pass goes left side. They got him on the sideline. They can trap him on the sideline. And they get in the corner. Pass. He dropped the ball. He would have had a wide open layup, knocking away from behind his Obby. It's at the timeline, and a foul's going to be called on Gardner. Now they took about 30 seconds off the clock on that possession. Shetland was a little upset, and his teammate had to calm him down here. He's 6 of 7 from the free throw line. This is not the guy you want to foul. I don't think Gardner was trying to foul him. So Shetland at the charity stripe with 1:59 to go, and it's good. We'll have another. Chip's a good-looking player. A junior. Got 19. Now he missed it. Rebound, Abdi. There's a minute 56 to go. Pass to Gardner, layup good. That's what they should have done that last time when they shot the three, because your odds of making the three probably aren't as good, right, as a layup? Although these days, you wonder. I thought somebody called a timeout, but I guess not. It's a 6-point game. It's still a 2-possession game. If you get a turnover, anything can happen here. Bounce pass comes in. If you're Faribault, you got to play hard. Pass comes up to Shetland. Shetland's going to bring it up, and they're going to hold it out. Now you got to find. You got to figure out if you can't get a turnover, you're going to have to foul somebody, but you don't want to foul Shetland. Out front, it's Clay. You want to foul him. Minute 36 to go. Clay will go to the free throw line. No, you don't want to foul him. He's 4 for 5 from the free throw line. Larson's 2 for 4. Of course, he wasn't going to have the ball in his hands. Redler hasn't shot a free throw in this game. So at the charity stripe is Karsten Clay. He's a junior. It's no good. Still a 2-possession game. This next free throw is huge. 95 seconds to go. And it's good. 60-53. Now Faribault needs a really quick 3-point play. Palmer passes it to Abdi. Abdi passes it to Jeans. They can't dilly-dally here. They get it on the block. Abdi, reverse layup is good. Yeah, they took a lot of time doing that, though. A minute 16 to go, and Shetland is going to get fouled by Gardner. So Kip Shetland will head back to the free throw line, where he is 2, 4, 6, 7 of 9. They keep putting the junior on the free throw line. Ehlers is going to check in. Gardner's going to check out. Conclusion of our game, however, Malik is on a body. Crunch time player. Shetland hits another one. And our Faribault State Farm Insurance agents, Faribault players of today's game, courtesy of your Faribault State Farm agents, Jason Krohn and Tony Langeroot. Shetland missed the second one. Rebound taken down by Northfield, and that'll do it. Minute 12 to go. Here's a near steal at midcourt. And an over and back is called on Northfield. Well, minute 8 to go. You're down by 6 still. It's still a 2-possession game, but you can't dilly-dally. Pass comes into Abdi. Abdi turns around. There's a minute 6 to go. Hands it off to Palmer. Bounces it to Jeans. Jeans passes it to Ehlers. There has no sense of urgency here at all. Palmer dribbles to his right. Now he's going to go in the lane, throw up a shot, and miss it. Rebound, Abdi all over the back of Clay, and the Raiders are going to end up with the ball anyway. Can't believe they didn't call a foul on that. I think Palmer just got called for a foul. Well, he missed that little 2-footer. Number 4 on number 4. And Shetland, who has been able to roast marshmallows at the free throw line tonight, is back there again. And he hits it. This young man has just 5 field goals in the game. He has 9 points. If he makes this, he'll have 10 points at the free throw line. Jeans is going to sit down. Larson's going to sit down. They got 3-point shooters in there with Ogball and Sullivan. And he hits the other one. And that'll probably about do it. 46 seconds. It's an 8-point game. Here's Ehlers from 10 feet, banks it in. So, Raiders will inbound the ball. Left to right on your radio dial. Falcons put on full court press. They're going to have to foul. I don't know what they're waiting for here. Clay gets fouled. They were trying to get the steal, but it wasn't going to happen. Called it on Abdi Abdullahi. It's his second. So Clay is at the free throw line, where he is 5 of 7. And he hits another one. Ockball's going to come back in. Sullivan's going to come back in. They're three-point shooters. Jeans is going to sit down. Flum's going to sit down. They need a three now. He hits that one. Boy, the free throw disparity is amazing. Coming up in the first half was because Faribault was shooting all threes. That has not been the case this half. Ockball misses a three. Rebound taken down. And they're going to give a foul on Faribault. He had the rebound. It almost looked like he traveled, but. So Ehlers fouls out of the game here with 26.8 seconds. He had 9 points. (16) for Abdi Abdullahi. Free throw is line drived in by Lebensky. These are his first free throws. 66-57. The Raiders are going to sweep the Falcons here tonight. He missed the second one, I think, on purpose. Jeans gets the rebound. And they turn the ball over. Well, then they got it back. And we're going to have a foul on Faribault. They're calling on Abdullahi. (66-57) Northfield. This game was a game within the last couple of minutes. It's just a two-possession game. At the free throw line, all by his lonesome, is Lebensky. The team is over talking to their coach. Lebensky's free throw is rimmed out. There's no way they're going to score 9 points in 21 seconds. He makes the second one. Palmer's going to run up. Hopefully he'll shoot a three. Nope, he leaves it for Abdi. Well, you can't dilly-dally. Here's a three by Sullivan. Almost went in. Rebound taken out by Clay. He was battling for the ball with Ockball. He'll come out of the pack with the ball. 6 seconds to go. Here's a steal. Palmer will throw up a three. Make it at the buzzer. So Palmer hits a triple at the buzzer.